I would want to be the meditating fucking drift off into the next realm that way, as opposed to the guy that's up there on the machine gun, like fucking killing other human beings. And I don't want to do that.
They're trying to take your food.
They're just broken people.
But it's not like they're trying to take your shoes or your money, or they're trying to take your food. They're trying to take what you need
the only thing
to live.
The only thing that has me motivated to do that is like when you say, like, if they're trying to take my wife or my son.
Okay.
Machine gun pop
Yeah.
out.
Okay.
Then they need to get up there and work the gun while I meditate and read.
Save yourself. I bought the gun. You can't use it.
Have a childlike mind.
We need more. We need more
what
wonder.
Jesus tells us.
We need more wonder in the world. I was the last generation of wonder, like just to not have all information right there.
Because you have all the information. Because you have all the information, so you don't really ponder things. You just go look it up.
Nobody does that. Nobody sits around and goes, I wonder what that looked like. I wonder what this feel like. You don't gotta wonder anything.
Yeah.
Just type in your question, boom, answer, or something damn near close to it.
Yeah.
I had an idea yesterday.
I didn't have that when I was younger, but then as I got older, it was easier.
You didn't have wonder when you were a child?
No, I'm saying I didn't have like access to the internet when I was really little, and then as a kid, and then you had to like hook all the stuff up, and then like in middle school, high school, it was like, oh, I can just find it on my phone. Yeah. But I still had that. I kind of caught the tail end of wonder, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
I love wondering. I like not knowing shit. I love not knowing shit.
I love when movies end that way, where it's like we don't know what.
Like I've been wondering about the gun laws in North Carolina all day. I ain't looked up nothing.
Really?
Yeah. All right. I'm like, what's the current situation? Like, so can we have one?
What got you thinking about that?
Like gun violence?
What got you thinking about that?
I want to buy a gun.
What? Okay, let's go over that. Why would you? What do you?
Because everybody got. Listen, Tom. Listen. I tell jokes, but the fact of the matter is, everybody got a gun. I don't want to be when shit hit the fan. I don't want to be the only house in the block gunless. Cause that means now we just a Walmart for the neighborhood. Just take take their cats. Do whatever you want. They ain't got a gun.
And having a gun is gonna stop them?
See, like you trying to make this real, like you trying to simplify this, and it's not a simple thing.
It kind of is. What are the statistics?
Ask me what my percent chance of stopping them is right now.
I'm assuming you got a couple swords in your house and some like.
We're talking about guns, Tom Simmons. If they pulled up my house with sticks.
Who are they?
Okay, the Raiders. Like, are you really not? Like, what? What I just say? Oh my God!
I wasn't in this hypothetical
What Raiders?
Tom, I'm not gonna do this. Or you're not gonna take this serious. If you're not gonna take this serious, I'm not gonna do this.
I am serious.
You're not, because
dude, I have water jugs under my house that I collected for 2 years. What do you mean I'm not? I don't think shit's gonna.
So
hit the
you don't
fan.
think the Raiders want your fresh, clean water?
I don't think they know about it.
Now they do.
Damn it.
We have a big target demographic, Raiders exclusively.
I'm just saying,
watch this
I have bottles of water and canned food in my house and no weaponry. Come on over.
We talking about this like this isn't. You have different occupations for different things you got going on in life. There was no social media influencers back in the Wild Wild West, but you did have bounty hunters. You see what I'm saying?
I was just going to say they had posters. You think that some influencer is more popular than Buffalo Bill or whoever the fuck that they were looking for? Buffalo Bill they probably weren't looking for, except for the Buffalo.
Can you repeat that question again?
Buffalo were looking for.
Can you repeat that question again, Tom Simmons? Can you repeat that question again, Tom Simmons?
Their faces were everywhere. They were on every. Didn't have telephone poles there, but they, you know what I mean. They had the posters up.
But I'm saying
the wanted posters.
Social media influencer did not exist. Nobody. You had no need for that. So it didn't exist. Same thing with like. But you had like old school bounty hunters that were just like, I'm gonna go out into the wilderness and find a dude and bring him back, right? You're not gonna have raiders in a time where there's nothing to be raided. Like if you got access to goods, you're just a regular person. But once things start getting bad and you start getting desperate and hungry and scared, you'll start raiding. You'll start. I might raid. I love Seth.
That's business.
But let's say Seth shit goes left, and then Greensboro just turns on the different militias that We separate by streets, and he just live over there now. When I go out raiding, I might run across him, but I need his stuff.
I'm glad that's where our relationship is.
Wow, it's deteriorated too.
But I'm like, Seth, why you live over here?
You wouldn't help me?
He would.
It would depend who was with me when I found you. If it was just me and you, I'd be like, oh, you my prisoner. And then I'd be like, I got one, y'all.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, you got 10, 15 minutes, get your stuff, we out of here. But like, if it's just like you fighting back, I'm like, oh, Seth, why you gotta fight back so hard?
If I saw you, I wouldn't fight back.
What are you talking about? You're now he's coming into your home to take your stuff, and you don't want to go. You don't want to go into his neighborhood. You're not safe there.
JD, I could talk him down. I feel like
you think you could.
100%. If it's 1-on-1, but I'm saying if I got the guys with me and they're like, yo, Big JD, what's going on? I'm like, oh shit. They know me as a kind of like because I would listen. Here's the thing.
I think you're under an illusion
taking people out. Like if I'm raiding, I already got 20 bodies. I already put 20 people in the earth. If I'm out raiding, I already kill people. So like I would have to kind of keep up appearances because these are monsters.
Yeah,
these are savages. We live in a Tom looking at me crazy. We live in a post-apocalyptic world. People they only respect strength.
I'd like put on a show for you. It'd make you work for it, and they'd respect you a little more. You know, like it was like, wow, JD defeated that guy. He's really wiry. I'd give you some street cred at least, you know.
Oh, but see, the thing is, if we meet, that means you probably kill some people too now. Don't act like you ain't do your dirt. Like you ain't just been living peaceful the whole time. Yeah.
You're not selling me on this gun thing then, because then it's like now I'm in this thing
if
where I'm killing people and raiding other people.
If I got a gun, then this probably don't gotta happen. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. If I could just defend.
I want to be the guy in the book that just is doing what he can to help the people around him, and to.
What?
Like
in the post. Wait. In the post,
everybody's not gonna be killing people, man.
In the post-apocalyptic.
I'm not gonna kill you.
What?
I'm not gonna kill you. I'm not gonna shoot you.
I don't know what to say.
I'm not gonna shoot you.
I don't understand.
I'm gonna make you kill me.
What polite post-apocalyptic society you are thinking about?
I mean. It still surrounds ID. We're not running around like if we're in a point where we're scavenging, killing each other and scavenging for shit. Then you know what I mean. I don't want to do that.
But we already doing that.
That's in a theory, yes.
It's just going to be in your face. So you're going to be like, oh my God, like it's really going to strike a nerve because you seeing it as opposed to like it happened overseas. It's happening from like here to Burlington. It's like don't try to go to Burlington. There's some type of the bandits are at it again. Just it's that time of year.
Yeah.
You know how every spring they start kidnapping people like
it's
just shit like that.
This is a very bleak outlook on the world. You know what I'm saying?
It's not.
JD plays too many video games.
I don't think it's bleak. I think it's prepared. And listen, I'm simply talking about if things went super duper left, which they could, but. I do not see people being calm and polite
if they're not
and rational.
Right.
When you like I said, people got their children, they got their spouses, they got
cats,
they got their parents, you know what I'm saying? They got their pets. Like when people fear changes everything.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
And so does hunger. Like as soon as
I'm about to say you have been hungry, really truly hungry.
Anger lead to the dark side.
Yeah, it's like there's only a certain supply of food in every city as it. So once if that could be cut off at any point, you're 8 days probably away from just going into your neighbor's house and killing him for his beans, you know. So yeah, it gets bad.
And also, but here's another thing: you got people that are in society that are unstable. They're not mentally well, but they're well enough to kind of understand how the world's going. It's so many people that are like. I would do X, Y, and Z if it wasn't for the laws or the police or whatever, because I'm gonna get in trouble. Once that's gone, they're gonna look like this is in their crazy mind. Oh, this is the God speaking to me. This is my chance. You know, like we got a couple things keeping people back, just like the threat of punishment is keeping a lot of people back.
Okay.
I don't. Unless the world ends and I'm with all my loved ones and friends and family in the same spot, I do not think it would be great. Because unless and then I could just be like, all right, y'all, this is it. We just gotta take over as much as we can take over with us.
How do you
and
not
just
have,
hold it down?
So there's no way to not have that bleak of an outlook on the world. Like because shit is going to get terrible because of whatever the climate and human beings like you're talking about.
I'm only thinking this way based off of my life, like
Marvel movies,
memories. Like I mean, come on, the Vietnam War, Civil War, Iraq, Iran, Palestine, like you name it. You know, it's not like if we had been working things out the whole time, I swear to God, I'd be like, guys, we'll figure it out. Because we've been figuring it out. But we've been killing each other. Yeah, so we want to continue to kill each other.
Of course.
So
you want to contribute to that instead of not be a part of that.
He wants to survive.
But see, you're saying contribute to, but listen to what you're really saying. Contribute to it by being the murdered, as opposed to contribute to it by being the murderer. Like if I have no gun, things go left, they kill me, I still contributed to the issue of the violence. I just didn't have a say in the matter. If I got a gun, I got a say in the matter. I could die. I could not die. You know, but it's better than just I'm gonna die. Like that's way better.
Word.
I'll take a coin flip over a 0% chance.
Do you have a 0% chance?
If somebody has a gun
yes.
and you have no gun, you have, unless you fucking John Wick.
But why do you?
You gotta be John Wick or the dude from Home Alone.
Yeah.
Unless, but at that point, if I know you come to my house, I'm gone.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, baby, get the cats. We out of here. Somebody made a threat.
We're nomads.
Send me my address. I'm out of here.
Right.
I ain't gonna sit there and wait for that. I drive straight to the police.
So you're in North Carolina. You'll be able to get a gun.
I'd become a mole man.
You can probably get one at Walmart or like an outdoor shop.
I want to go to a dude with a Confederate flag for my gun.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he know what's up.
Yeah, come on in. What you need? We got something for you.
I'm talking. They crazy friendly when I'm in there.
That's right.
I ain't never had no issue. That's me. I ain't never had no
So your contention is that that whole rednecks are racist thing is made up. That's what you're saying?
Where did that come from?
Tom Simmons. Tom Simmons. I'm being serious.
That sounds like what you said to me.
I'm being serious. You might be the worst reporter in history. Like truly. I can't even. I'm having a hard time to even get it out of my mouth because I mean it so much. You might be the worst reporter known to mankind.
That's what you said.
No. Seth, if you weren't here, I'll be gaslit to death. I would just be on fire right now, bro. Even 7 Media was like, where did that come from?
You're like, I've never had a problem. You literally said, I've never had a problem with any racists.
That's not what he said.
Yeah, come on,
that's not what he said.
That's how. Oh my God. Feel like you're trying to simplify it and just like, and people do this. I'm not trying to put it on you, but people, they want this quick answer where it's like,
no,
this white person speaks for all white people, or this black person speaks for all black people, and everybody's experiences is they're malleable, they're different, they interchange in different times, different reasons.
Right.
You know? I can't speak for everybody's experience with how you say a redneck. Because I know they don't like that term that much. So like maybe if we change the language up, you know, they might be like, yo, I can relax a little bit. Nobody's throwing around. Imagine people throwing around
trash,
like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like throw around nigger or faggot. You know what I'm saying? All the time. That group might be like, well, goddamn, nobody give a fuck about. I'm just saying.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm just saying. So with that
so
being said,
you're here for the rednecks, is what you're trying to say.
I'm here. I want to make people feel as comfortable as possible without compromising my own values.
That's what I do.
That's not what you do.
What do you mean?
At all. You're like Dayhighs, you provoke. You're a provoker. Jenny.
A habitual
I don't dispute that.
Jenny's a provoker. I'm like Steve Lesser. Like let's have a good time. Melissa Dowdy, let's have a good time.
I'm more of a let's have a good time guy myself. Tom's a line stepper.
Huh?
I'm a line stepper?
Yeah, a habitual line stepper, as they say.
I think of it as.
But I think it does come from a good place.
I think of it as exaggeration for comedy, for the comedy, and to get little digs in, you know, what I mean? And to rile people, to make them have some emotions. That's all. I don't know if I'm thinking about that.
From a good
or I'm
place
just an
too.
ass. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I mean nothing by it, any of it. I'm just, you know. So.
And the thing is, I think an audience can get to know that over time, you know, and we know that because we comedians, we hang out with you. But just like as a burst, it's like, yo, what's going on?
As a burst? What do you mean as a burst?
Just you as a burst, like just a burst of comedy, like 5-10 minute set where I don't really know the guy. They be like, hey, what I do to him?
Yeah,
because the stuff you're talking about could hit somebody's soul. It could be that person. They're like, I got conservative values. Like, it just go from there.
Right.
I don't have the whole thing like this is how you get on Netflix, but like as far as me and how I write jokes, I got that figured out. I know how my brain works. I know, and I might not have the words.
Why would you want to get on Netflix?
Huh?
Why would you want to get on Netflix?
Why would I want to?
Yeah.
I don't. I mean, I'm not. If somebody offered it to me, I would take it. Like there was a dude outside that door. It was like, yo, you can sign right here. You got it. I would take it, but I'm not chasing it.
Right.
You know.
Because we were talking the other night, and Eric said something about, it's like that's the goal. Like for my generation, it was Letterman. Get on Letterman. You know what I mean? It's like do a Letterman.
Yeah, for our generation, a Netflix special is like that's what you want. That's like the thing.
But like a guy like Rife just showed you don't need that. You don't need. They'll come to you once you generate it yourself.
Yeah, and that's true. But like you would have to be. I mean, Matt Wright's kind of an anomaly. I mean, like, I'm not saying dude ain't funny. I think dude is
funny. All these guys. It's like even Mark Norman is sort of.
Bargatze had a couple things on Netflix. Like
okay.
A few.
Oh, so it's me that doesn't know what I'm talking about.
Rife is just an 11, 12 out of 10 looking like not saying he not funny. Like I'm saying, but like he has to know he knows and the world fucking knows a chunk of why he is as big as he is because of how he looks. I don't know if it's 40% or 60%, but it's like it's not a small number.
It helped, obviously.
It didn't hurt him at all. It didn't hurt him at the slightest.
Right.
You know, like as long as he's not a monster, if he can look like that and just not be a monster and be just better than average, we got him.
It's interesting, man. I'm reading this book I'm reading, right? This law. You said you read Laws of Power by this guy, like. It just talks about how like some of the things that we are and work to project to the world around us, like that shadow that is also a part of us, and it's like a lot like there's a darkness in us almost equal to whatever this thing we put out to the world. Does that make sense? It's like the flip side of that, and it comes out in like moments of stress and in moments of fear, those kind of things that we have. So, you know.
I don't know how I feel about that. It's kind of scary.
So you're so nice, but your ability to kill people is going to come in handy.
Oh, like, yeah.
Once you have that gun.
I see you saying, like, what you projecting, the opposite's also in you, like, equally.
Yes. Maybe not equally, but yes. So
it's also, okay, yeah.
Yeah, maybe I don't remember every, like I have real low retention rates on shit I read, but it's, you know, this is an interesting book.
I'm not some warrior monster. I don't think anybody in this room is, but my whole thing is I'm not going to be the guy in the middle of the street with just some overalls on talking about, hey, let's just talk about it. Like I'm like, yo, something about to happen and I'm about to do something. Like I'm not about to sit around and wait for the resolution. Like when things get to that point. And also I tell my girl all the time, like, you want me. Like, you don't want some dude that just reads poetry all day and sips lattes and fucking, you know what I'm saying, wear short shorts and just pet the cat and listen all the time. Yeah. Like, you need somebody like me when shit goes left, that dude's dying.
Dude, I will hit you with I'll hit you with something. I'll take some swings with stuff. But
that's all we need is
I guess if there was a gun around, I would pick that shit up and start shooting. But I just don't.
That's it. All I need to make this thing work in my militia is just guys with a will to live and a will to just get shit done. I don't need negotiators. It's a militia. We passed that. If negotiations work, we wouldn't be here. But we need to go. We got to handle some shit.
Huh.
Tyranny of will.
Yeah, I think we should. I think that if we're fighting amongst ourselves, killing one another, we're not going after making it. Ultimately, things get better when you're taken from the people that have it, as opposed to from your own masses. Like,
and that's why we're going to take your water under your house.
Oh yeah, you can have it. I wish somebody come get it. I'm trying to sell that house. You know what I mean? Like now I got to go under there and get it all. I'm like, the motherfucking not having an apocalypse is fucking making me so mad right now.
Tom, here's my thing. When you keep talking about this group in power, post-apocalypse, who's in power? Like, who's in charge of us? Just who's in charge?
Guy with the most guns?
Other than our grand elders.
True. Yeah.
Oh, he's 45 years old. He's an elder. Like, yeah. I'm just saying, like, who? Like, there's no. If the Greensboro elders like, listen, the only way we gonna live through the winter is if we attack Burlington. Guess where I'm going?
You're gonna attack Burlington?
Or what? I was going to be hungry. We're just going to be hungry for 3 months. We're going to ride straight to Burlington, take everything they got, and they going to fight for their life to stop us. That's what's going to happen.
It's interesting, man. This other book I just read was talking about how that's how
Tom,
humans.
You're just like making yourself sound like the guy that's going to die first.
Nah, yeah, that's fine.
I'm talking about real shit stuff. He like, man, this book I read
no.
before the fall.
No, it's actually about the evolution of humans and like how we interacted as humans. Like part of why we survive and do well is because it was we were like a lot of the other animals, where like you're saying, like Greensboro would go like have like a skirmish and take some shit from Burlington, right? And then they'd fight back enough to be like, all right, we'll go home now. And then we may not invade there again for 2 years, and then they may come over and try to grab some shit. But it's that sort of back and forth it's that back and forth of like a skirmish here. But if you become the place that's wiping out the other people, then you just get bigger, and as it does,
and we got to worry about the get back. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just take over Burlington. I don't got to be anxious for 2 years. Like, when they going to come back and attack us? We took it over. We changed everything, and now we feel safer because we got more people, more resources, and then we just attack another place and then take that and just slowly at least restore North Carolina.
To what?
Just the borders of what we had before. Like, all right, y'all, let's just lock it down here. Like, we restored North Carolina. All the mutants and the zombies are outside these walls. And as far as we know, we're the last bastion of humanity on Earth.
Yeah, I'm out.
You're the zombie?
But see, Tom, and I hate to say it, you got to be out.
Okay, that's fine.
Shit goes left, and you start talking about books, and not hurt nobody, and being out immediately. You already 55. I'm trying to help you out. I'm like, yo, he can still fight though. He can still do something. I'm like, yo, Tom, don't be talking crazy at 55. We like that. They already kicking people out at 60.
That's okay. Whatever. What am I gonna fight that? I'm gonna fight like you're not making it, dude. How old are you?
31.
You're done.
I'll die fighting.
You're what?
I'll die at 33. I'll die at 33 fighting like a motherfucker. I'm telling you that right now.
I don't have the energy for that.
I'll get, as long as I get some shots off, don't care. I tried. I'm not, I can't, I don't, there's no part of me that can just watch everything go badly and be like, man, I hope that works out.
You're just gonna constantly be in a fucking battle for the rest.
Not constantly, but I'm gonna be in the mix. I'm gonna be in the mix with the generals, the sergeants. When they talk about what we're doing, I'm there. Yeah. I know what's up, and that way I know when my girl need to get out. I'm like, hey, we gotta go outside. I got a guy to meet you outside the wall. He's gonna take you to a boat, like whatever the fuck we about to do. Like I'm like, I'll know when shit's about to happen. You know, I'm like, hey man, the Ashvillians, they think about coming over here.
Ashvillians,
man. We might have to get ready, and
Dude, Asheville wouldn't stand a chance.
Tom, you not going to do anything?
I'll do something. I'll figure it out then.
Like, what the? We don't need that energy. I'll do something.
I'll figure it out then. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no,
you know?
You have to know, man. You got to know what you got. Cause my whole thing is, for me, fight or flight, right? And just right now in this America we got with the rules and stuff, flight. I'll run away in a heartbeat. But I'm talking about when things are, I can't run from it. I can't run from the problem. I'm fighting like hell.
Yeah, I'm not gonna, just because everybody else is doing, like, deteriorated to, like, the worst version of themselves, I'm not doing it. I'm stepping into the next fucking realm.
Did you watch Game of Thrones?
With the same, I'm, you know what I'm saying? I'm going there. Not having.
Tom's gonna be the guy that we have manning the machine gun. It's like, Tom, open fire, and it's like, shit, he reached nirvana, and you're.
I'm also the guy that wants a gun turret pop-up to come out of my house from the attic and just be able to just be like. But eventually,
you gotta pick a guy. There's 2 guys inside of you. You gotta pick one. You gotta pick this book dude that's just in the street talking about we don't gotta do this, and you gotta pick the machine turret pop-up guy. Like. I know which one I need for the apocalypse. I know which one I need, but you gotta choose who you want to be.
Okay. Then if I really had the choice, I would want to be the meditating fucking drift off into the next realm that way, as opposed to the guy that's up there on the machine gun, like fucking killing other human beings. And I don't want to do that.
They're trying to take your food.
They're just broken people.
But it's not like they're trying to take your shoes or your money, or they're trying to take your food. They're trying to take what you need
the only thing
to live.
The only thing that has me motivated to do that is like when you say, like, if they're trying to take my wife or my son.
Okay.
Machine gun pop out guy.
Then they need to get up there and work the gun while I meditate.
Save yourself. I bought the gun. You can't use it.
So, no. Those 2 things. My food, they can, in theory, they can have.
You'll starve, Tom.
Huh?
You'll starve. Like, this isn't a world where it's like it's just showing up. Like, you'll go hungry.
People will help one another.
Listen, Tom. They took everybody's food.
You choose the end of the world to be an optimist?
That's
a good point. That's a good point. But I think people are shit, but people will.
But it's not
again. It's because of like reading Grapes of Wrath and shit like that. I'm like, people are good.
Yeah.
But Tom, it's not
Iron Man will show up.
It's not like they robbed your house and then left. They robbed us. They robbed all of us. We were all outside fighting for our lives. They took all of our food. How would anybody help you once all of our food is gone?
You go kill a deer or something? Or we got a groundhog out there? You know what I'm saying?
I'm going to kill one deer for all of Greensboro.
Well, no, those people also got to go kill deer. We need people there. We're going to become hunter-gatherers. I mean, I don't know. Like, you know, we're going to be, you really think we're going to be in a post-apocalyptic world where we're all scavenging for, why can't I say that fucking word?
I was about to say, you can't say
scavenging. Scavengering?
No, you're a scavenger that scavenges.
Okay. So I'm scavenging.
And you might be scavenging sometimes.
Okay. All right.
But it's never scavengering.
Yeah, that's
like somebody saying.
Popeye would
what
say,
if I scavenged a tangerine? Then is it scavengerine or whatever? Anyway, never mind.
What is that? Scavenge a tangerine?
Yes.
Scavengerine?
Scavengerine. That's right. I'm scavengerine, I guess. I don't want to imagine this world, to be honest.
You gotta imagine it.
Well, you're saying it's coming. I don't disagree with you, dude.
I'm not. Listen.
I'm kind of hoping instead of that, the atmosphere just drains of oxygen.
If anybody wants to know what I'm talking about, there's a book called Oryx and Crake, and it's like this fictional imagining of what's to come, and there's two ways I think it could go. The first way is that post-apocalypse, everybody's fighting for their lives. Like, it is what it is. Book of Eli, pretty much.
Yeah, you know what you reminded me of? Is there Octavia Butler? She has a book I read that was sort of a post-apocalypse. There was like a town, and they got their own walls, and they have a group of people that are out that patrol with their little bit of weaponry. Yeah. What's the name of it? It's fucking very dark.
It'll either go that, and we kind of just devolve into like more of a tribal state, maybe villages, something like that. Like more
Why
of
can't
like
we grow like what we're doing?
Because I mean, it would take a while for like this, all this technology and connect. Like that's gonna take. If we lost it all, it's gonna take. I don't know how long to get it back online and to get shit operational again. And you know, some things are done for something. You know, like shit would change. It would take about a century if we were just all working together to get things back on track. I feel like, if everything got fucked up. The second way would be like they just kind of indoctrinate us into like just a super passive, semi robotic society. Which is, I mean, either thing.
Okay.
Where it's just kind of like you push a button, your flesh partner pulls up, you enjoy carnal pleasures. Like we would talk like that. You know what I'm saying? Just look at Seth gets it, bro. I swear to God, I need like 20 cents, bro. Like I would be famous if more skinny white dudes from West Virginia fuck with me.
That's funny.
I would be out of here. I would be on Netflix immediately. But I keep performing for these.
That's the name of your special. Skinny white dudes love me.
I wish, man.
You know, come on, I love you. I don't know if I count as skinny.
But it's gonna be, is either we fighting like hell, or it's like kind of like Wall-E. We just fat, push a slushy button, it pops up. Push a fried chicken button, it falls to your mouth. Like just since we're so.
How do you not see him as a total pessimist? You know what I mean? Like this is way worse than the way I talk about it.
I see it as
How's
preparation.
How's it trending towards better? Like name one piece of good news happened this year.
Good news that happened this year?
Like tangible good news for humanity.
Oh, I was going to say
I think they extended the lifespan of people who have cystic fibrosis, I think.
To how long?
I think it was like 40 and now it's like 60, I think.
See, that's what they'll do. They'll expand this is what they'll do. They'll be like, you can live 20 years longer with this condition, but the earth got like 17 years left.
Dude, you're just preaching to the choir here, dude. 17 years is very optimistic.
But I'm just...
What'd you just make that noise for? What does that mean?
No, that was my whole point. It's just like they keep doing this thing where it's like... Remember that Patrice O'Neal joke where he was like, with the price of shoes, a nice pair of shoes used to cost like $50. Then they jacked the price to $200, and everybody's like, "Oh shit, this is crazy. This is fucking wild. I can't afford these shoes." And they go, "Oh, you're right. We're gonna drop them down to $100." And they're like, "Oh, thank you so much."
Oh yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like they'll like fuck us up bad, and then like pull it back a little bit to where they're still making. It's still better for them.
Yeah.
But then we're grateful because it's not as bad as it could have been.
Okay. Yes.
You see what I'm saying? That's my whole.
It's like they create
every time I
a
think about
problem.
America, I think about that. You know, like they drop like COVID's happening, yada yada yada, but gas is super cheap, and then once it lifts, gas for some reason quadruples in price, and I don't know. Then they drop it down a little bit and make everybody go, "Oh my God, it finally stabilized." But I'm like, gas used to be $1.79. Like it's just weird.
You just said a bunch of nothing right there, right?
No, that makes sense. They do that
every time. Like that was a
JD. Before you said it, you should have said I read in the book.
That was a bunch of. Ooh, that wasn't nothing.
You should have said you read it in a book before you said it. Then
yeah, I don't want to talk about everybody dying anymore.
These ain't. I mean, I remember it. These are my memories. Gas was $2.
Yeah. Dude, I remember when I was living in my motorhome, driving around doing comedy, and it was like $1.20. This is gonna kill me. Like $100. I remember taking a picture of like that. My first tank of gas cost me more than $100 in my RV.
Wow.
And
it's like now it's almost that.
But you remember the war in Iraq? Gas shot up because, but I don't know. They were like, it shot up for the truth, like whatever the fuck, it shot up, and then it just dropped down. It dropped down, but just above where it was initially, and everybody was like, "Oh my God, thank God, gas finally went down." But the new floor is like 20, 30 cents higher than the old floor. And they just keep doing that.
Yes.
So, but like my whole point with that being was just name some good news. Name a price. Name a time when gas is trending downwards.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, we found more fossil fuels in the earth.
Inflation.
Like it never happened. It's not happening.
They actually have.
I need if I lived in Norway or like one of the Scandinavian countries, I might feel different.
Here's some good news. They're getting ready to spend a few $1 billion on carbon capturing technology, like starting that as a...
In 2023?
Yeah, I mean, when they say better late than never, they don't mean this because it's too late. But whatever, it might not be. It might, if they start investing a ton of money, there might be able to be a way that science and we create a way to start capturing the carbon.
This is how we need our news.
Our oxygen is on fire. Like the thing we breathe that makes the air we breathe is burning down all over the planet. Like I'm surprised that I'm trying to play optimist with you because I have
Tom's the pessimist.
I'm way more pessimistic.
But it's not pessimism. If your house is on fire
and
you go, it's on fire, somebody's like, man, stop being so goddamn
I agree.
On the bright side, you get a new house. You're like, right now, my house is on fire. Right now, this second, my house is on fire. All my shit's gone. And that whatever you're saying ain't helping a goddamn person.
But here's the truth: is 3 years ago, I thought we were right there. So I've been wrong for, I thought by now, with so much carbon would have been released that it would have affected our atmosphere and our ability to breathe. That's how I thought. I thought the Arctic would finish and melt. Mine was about how much the Arctic, how long it would stay. Oh. Once it melts totally, it's like that. So much damage gets done, and there's no turning it around. And more fires happen. But so the fact that it didn't happen in those 3 years already, I'm a little I'm living on borrowed time. So to hear you be so pessimistic and me be like, wait a minute. So I've turned a corner with a little bit of hope.
Tomorrow,
is what I'm saying.
it probably wouldn't be in our lifetime, but it's headed in right now, as of today. Yeah. It's headed in either tribal fighting everybody or just a super passive drone-like society. That's where it's headed. Here's the thing.
You don't think there's anything in between?
So you can't do nothing about it. So
unless this is the biggest thing that would legit, in my mind, unite humanity.
Aliens attacking.
That's it. The only thing that would bring all of us together would be like some aliens that we had a chance at beating. Not like they show up and just dog walkers. They got rifles too for some reason. Yeah. For some reason they got guns too. And now we got a chance. That would unite every fucking person on Earth. Or zombies. But I'd rather not be zombies.
Why would, if I'm a super intelligent being, and a species of aliens, why would I bother attacking human beings?
A drive-by.
If I'm a journal or if I'm a general in their army, I'd be talking to people just a drive-by. They're like,
to them, it's like
drive-by.
Yeah,
slide real quick. It'll take 30 minutes. It's like for them, they're like, it'll take 30 minutes. Slide. Take their water and dip.
Okay. Because if they really were watching it, then they could just be like, well, they're just going to take care of themselves in 7 years.
But it's not about getting rid of us. It's about just taking our stuff. And it's like, why would I wait 7 years when I could take it right now?
Okay. That's fine. I'm with you on that.
It's like if I want Seth Gold chain, but he smokes cigarettes, I could be like, man, them cigarettes gonna get him. I'm like, I'm taking this chain right now. I ain't gonna wait 13, 14 years for it could never happen. Like some people smoke cigarettes, you know what I'm saying? So I
think it's weird that he's willing to. He's already decided he's willing to shoot you for your chain.
Yeah.
That is not what I said. Seth, you heard that. Seth, you heard? You can't agree with him on anything because you know he's wrong.
No, I just summed up what
you just said. Stop trying to sum stuff up. You are the worst reporter in Greensboro. At least this city.
Yes. Well, it's a good thing in the apocalypse. They're going to need somebody like me. You know what I mean?
To just say stuff wrong?
To project what's happening. To sum up. You know what I'm saying? To cut to the chase. That's what I'm doing here.
But my thing is,
that's why he agreed. He knew what I meant.
The first person that listens to you and then goes to the area that you said, to sum it all up, They kind of got it under control, and they show up there, and it's nothing but mutants and death, and just they fight for their life, and they come back, and they're like, "Yo, you lied to me. You're out of here.
You're dead."
Like, there's no point to have a person in our society that just hands out wrong information. What purpose do they serve?
I'm disputing that that's wrong information. I'm saying that I'm picking up on things like that. I'm empathetic, so I'm feeling what you're saying, and I can condense it. Like, did you not say you like this chain? You're not going to wait for him to die of smoking cigarettes. You're just going to shoot him then. And before you were shooting him for his cans of beans, but if there was people around, you know what I'm saying? So I think it's fair to say that there's a part of you that would shoot him for his chain.
You were making the analogy about the aliens taking our resources, and you said if they're so advanced, they would just wait for humanity to wipe themselves out. Right?
Oh, you're saying I can't combine these two conversations into one.
I won't allow it.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. All right, that's fair.
If it comes down to it, if it's me or anybody else, I'm gonna choose me, and that's any person outside of a parent and their child. I'm gonna choose myself. If I'm in a raiding party, right, where we've been raiding all night.
I don't think so. I think you would.
Why do you think these?
Well, I think you would
things?
choose. I think you would choose your girlfriend in certain respects to take
about,
the bullet for her.
I'm talking about anything between me and my survival and my family. Gotta get out of here. That's what I'm talking about. If I'm trying to come back from Burlington and they got a little ambush set up where it's like, stop, give us our stuff back. Bruh, if y'all don't move, I might give it like a second of like, y'all don't want to do this because I'm going back home. The moment they keep their guns up, fire, just bam, bam, bam. Just on everybody standing between me and Greensboro. And I will be celebrated for it.
Why would you do the act out of the gun instead of the pulling the trigger part?
It's just a preference.
Because I think this is more aesthetically, because this feels better. Look how this looks. This looks stupid.
Yeah.
You saying, but if I do this, bam,
bam. I see a flash right now every time you do it.
You see what I'm saying? Like the hammer and stuff?
Yeah. Okay.
You see, that's a little battle rap trick. They always shoot each other, but like this looks dumb as hell. It looks stupid as shit.
Yeah.
But it's accurate, but it looks stupid. It's like when you're driving, everybody's doing the...
Nobody in comedy does. Nobody drives like you drive, right?
Yeah.
Everybody does that.
You don't do this ever when you drive.
I truly just drive with my hand by my lap, just like with my thumb.
Yeah.
But that's not good to look at, you know?
I think that it would connect more with a crowd if people did it more like it is. When I act out, sometimes I'll try to act out like having my hand up here or whatever, and if I'm talking to my son, I'll like flick the mirror or whatever, you know what I mean? So it's like, nobody drives. It used to annoy me to watch comics in the back, like, here's how I drive. Nobody fucking drives that way. If you're gonna do an act out the actual event.
Listen to what you just said. You said I do this more regular, but then you add other stuff to it. So it's not about your hand, it's about the other things you're adding to the act out. If somebody's just doing the driving act out, this has to be 100% of the act out. If I got other things where I'm like checking my mirror and like talking to somebody beside me, this has to be less important because I'm giving power to the other parts. That makes sense?
Yeah.
So that's why you don't have to go crazy with it. But a level 1 act out is this.
I think it's more like it actually is. I think that's not
as you get better at doing act outs. Yeah,
level 1. I was thinking level 1's top.
No. Level 1 is beginner. Like
starting out.
Poot. We need levels in comedy, bro. We need more levels. We need more levels for like people around here, like level 0, level 1, level 2. Right. Like you would be a level 3. Whatever the top level is, you would be that.
Thank you.
You are a working comedian. You make money.
30 years, dude.
You make money
off of
your ideas and your jokes. That's the goal. It's not for me. That's not Netflix. It's just making money off of my mind. That would be it. I'd be fine.
Yep. You know what did I tell you my plan that I'm going to do?
Mm-mm.
My son just went to college.
Yeah.
I'm cashing out, and I'm just gonna live. I'm gonna go work on the road for whatever 3 weeks a month.
Okay.
And then live in a Hilton for 7 to 10 days a month, and then I'm just gonna be in Atlanta, and I'm gonna go around, and I'm gonna just start crushing in that scene as best I can, make as much impact as I can.
All right.
Do as much work as I can on comedy.
All right.
And then pack it up 8 months later. And then when I fly back from the road or whatever, I go to whatever other city. I go to Austin, and I just do that. I just be a comedian again. I'm fucking super excited by it. I don't have to worry. I have no bills.
And you'll make your money off of the working on the Miss Pat show.
I make my money doing stand-up in those 3 weeks. And then I'm, and if any of that other stuff comes up,
Wait, cash out what?
I'm done. I'll get rid of all my shit.
Okay. Sell everything.
Liquidate everything.
All right.
And have basically the clothes that I have and a few books. And just boom, that's it.
A rambling man.
And you would want to do this.
Oh yeah. So I don't have a house anymore. I don't have bills. I don't have
this sounds
I don't
scary.
have a bunch of furniture. It sounds scary?
Yeah. I mean, I guess
I have no bill. I have literally no bills except
Are you 100% serious?
Yes. I'll have my phone and I'll have car insurance.
Have you made any concrete plans to start doing this?
Yes.
What have you done so far?
I've thought about it a few times and said it out loud.
Okay.
I've looked around at my stuff and been like,
too much stuff.
I would feel like a bad friend if I did not say, please do not do that.
Why?
I'm gonna sound like your son. You are 55 years old, and I don't think it would be safe for you to do that. I truly don't think it'd be safe. I don't like it. I don't like it when you, Trundy, Jenny, and Steve drive late at night.
I'm not gonna be driving anywhere.
How you gonna get around to these shows and stuff?
I'm gonna fly to a ship that they pay the flight for. I'm gonna get on that ship. I'm gonna make $3,000 for the week. I'm gonna do it 3 weeks a month, and then I'm gonna fly back to. They'll fly me back to wherever I want. I'll fly back to Atlanta for whatever those 8 months.
Oh, so when you said be on the road, you meant the cruise ship.
Yeah, or if I come back and it's like I got a gig somewhere, I got a gig in Sarasota, wherever I go, Cincinnati, wherever it is, that I want to go.
So 3 weeks on the ship, 1 week on land, but hitting mics heavy.
And yes.
Okay, I like that.
And hitting the scene heavy, like getting on, doing the meeting, like mixing with the other comics. You know what I'm saying? And being in that scene.
I'm not. That's better because I was more worried about you moving around for 3 weeks.
Oh yeah, you mean packing up, driving around the country?
Yeah, driving around.
Yeah. I don't really. There's not. You don't make enough money. I don't driving around the country like that. I mean, like I started living in a motorhome and driving.
Yeah.
Around.
So if it's just 1 week of you driving around, hanging out, I think that'd be all right.
And then I could come here.
It's still not. I'm still not like 100% like yeah, because like it's at this point it's simply age. It's simply age. I'm worried about you falling down. I'm worried about you falling asleep. I'm worried about like your bones. Like just like your bones could just do something weird one day and just like
they're gonna.
But I mean, I'd rather you be here and that happen in Greensboro.
Living in an apartment, paying fucking $2,300 a month.
At least we can come see you and be like, damn man, I'm sorry your bones hurt or whatever. Like I can bring you some like a Popeye's chicken sandwich. Be like, damn bro. I'll feed you, bro.
Dude,
like,
you brought Sonic, but only for you and Seth today. What do you mean you'll bring me?
I talked about that last night with him. I had to honor it. Seth's helping me on my podcast later tonight. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, we got to push that back.
He told me. He told me. But yeah, Seth, I'm trying to mold Seth to being a monster.
Please.
And to being a monster comedian.
Mm-hmm. Please.
How do you?
It's just immersion. I just feel like
that's what you just said you didn't want me doing was immersing myself.
He's 26.
Okay. Age is just a double the number plus
you
7.
You and my mom are gonna make me have a legit heart attack, like talking about things that you should and should not be doing. I'm like, don't do that. Like, mama, you're 59. Don't do that. She's like, this is what she always say, I ain't dead yet. And then just do the most outlandish stuff that I think she could do.
There's one thing that I love in the world, and that's doing comedy.
Okay.
So I'm just going to just go, and I've put that sort of on hold. I've made a living on it for, 25 years. So,
yeah.
But I put that on hold for 20 years because the most important thing was my wife and my son.
Yeah.
And my house and my things.
Yeah.
And I don't want to do that anymore.
I understand that.
So why not? What am I going to do? I'm going to have an apartment that I don't, with shit in it that I don't really need, so I can go do comedy and take the gloves off and just,
What have you thought about? I'm gonna worry about you because you are 55 years old trying to just do something that Seth is also trying to do, but he just got a little bit more pep in his step. You know what I'm saying? He's not as funny,
come on, man.
and then he got but it's just like he's more spry. Like let's say I don't know, like, but Seth can like dodge traffic, or I don't know, like Seth can make it to his show. You got hit by a car.
And I popped up like a champ, and 5 minutes later did a show.
He did 20 minutes.
I fucking broken arm, and I'm over there like,
you only got,
almost that hurt myself.
You only got maybe 2 more of those in you.
Yeah, that's
2
true.
more getting hit by cars.
Like, bro, like that was, bro, like the only reason we know he got more in him because he got hit by the first one and lived. Most people got 1.
You got hit by 2 cars, didn't you, Tom? You've been hit twice.
You got hit twice?
I don't think so. I almost got run over by a street car.
Oh, maybe that's what I thought. One time
you
went
on your phone
airborne.
or something, or just like it was going too fast? Or
I had headphones on, and I was on
that's
my way
that
to a show.
55-year-old shit I'm worried about, man. And I just need you to just be safe. Like I think you should make safe decisions. Get a nice safe car. Get a nice little retirement neighborhood.
What?
Like like the retirement community, not like an old folks home, but like everybody that live here is retired. Like
I think JD's saying he wants to travel with you to make sure you're safe.
Okay.
I'll travel with you. I'll do that.
Yeah.
I'll feel way better about this if I was with you. What about your medicine?
I don't have medicine.
Yet?
0.
55 years? You got no medicine?
No. I haven't been to a doctor in 15
like
years.
You're lying to me.
I don't. I do not have any medicine.
You don't take any pills or nothing?
No.
All right, man. Do you exercise a lot?
I have recently, yes. Done.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm in pretty decent shape. You know what I mean? I'm
Have
not
you
in great
fallen
shape.
recently?
I have not fallen recently. No.
Okay.
No. I did have both my legs cramped the other night when I was like getting off the couch, and I was like laying there over the ottoman, like literally making verbal noises.
Was that rough?
Huh? Yeah. You ever had leg cramps?
So I'm saying, like you said, both your legs. Like I'm saying, on a scale of 1 to 10, how rough was that for you?
I
7?
didn't feel good.
8?
That's why you need JD there to just
I
lend a
think
hand
I can
and help
handle.
you
I
the
think I
rest
can
of the way
handle more
up.
pain than that. But it was probably. So I'd say 6.5, maybe 6, something like that. Like it's not. It wasn't like there's something about a leg cramp where you're in a horrific amount of pain, like more than you think, but you know it's getting ready to end.
Yeah.
So something about that light at the end of the tunnel makes it not as terrible, right?
Yeah.
But this one kept lasting, so it was like.
Like
And you start imagining your
and it
with
went
that
way
pain.
longer than it should have.
Yeah.
But
I had time to count how many bananas I'd eaten that day. You know what I mean? Or whatever.
but you see what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to be morbid or anything.
Of course,
I'm just saying.
I understand what aging is.
But
I've read about it.
I'm just saying, and that number not going to go down.
That's fine.
It's not going to be like my next leg cramp's like a 5. It's going to be like a 6.2 or a 6.4. And you just need somebody there to be like, I can just punch your legs, like just take my knuckles and just like try to punch it out.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
I just need 30%.
I'll be fine, dude. 30% of what? My income?
Or whatever we making.
Oh, you can't live on that.
I'm going to get 30% from a couple people.
Okay.
I talked to Jenny. I talked to Steve. I got 30% coming from like a couple of different places. I'm good. I got over 100.
100, what, over 100%?
Yeah. If I start fattening everybody,
Okay.
yeah.
You get nothing from me.
I need 30%.
30%
to make sure you live.
I'm gonna be fine. I'm gonna be fine. Make sure I live. You're coming to my house with raiders and killing me.
For your water, you're
for
unarmed.
my water, the water that's under my house.
Raiders, bro. We're talking about the cruise ship.
Yeah, well, I'll be fine, dude. They have doctors there. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
My goal is to not end up in like an announcement. Like we need a gurney.
All right, y'all. 2 pieces of bad news. 1, Tom Simmons is no longer with us. 2,
no comedy
the shows
tonight.
are canceled for the rest.
That's right.
But we got free lobster. Sorry for the inconvenience. The comedy shows are canceled until further
if your
notice.
death announcement was followed with people going, "Oh, okay, well that's not that bad, I guess."
I imagine I'll die.
If they followed your death announcement with, "We got free lobster," though.
Yeah.
That's gonna cheer people up quickly.
For real.
Yeah.
But you'd be like, "Man, just say I died."
Yeah. You're gonna celebrate.
By lobster.
Stop giving people free stuff.
Yes.
Oh man.
All right, dude.
But I'd protect y'all, man.
Yeah, you're not the first one to go with the old thing. Marshall Childs from Laughing Skulls sort of had the same thing. He was like, "Really? You don't think that's?"
It's not like you're funny enough and all that. I mean, it's just I worry about you, like I worry about my mom, like I worry about Jenny, like I worry about Steve.
Okay, that's fair.
I mean, it's all in the same range of just like. You just can't fall down no more.
Would you shut up?
I'm just saying, like, you haven't fallen in so long, you don't know what it's like. If you fell down, if you fell down right now, you might be like, oh my hip and my other stuff.
I feel like I could. I don't know if I could kick your ass, but I think I could. I think it'd be a decent fight.
I smoke, I drink. You know what I'm saying? Like, probably a little kid might got a shot. If he's like on the team or something, like if he play sports,